Konnichiwa, minasan. Watashi no omae Jaeger desu. And in our last bout, I did say that we were to... Well, in our last episode, nothing happened at the end of the East Harima siege. It was pretty much what I had anticipated. For those who don't know, in the previous episode, we came upon a siege of East Harima, and considering it was quite a traditional standard map size, I decided to say, well, we've done this particular thing numerous times, so I'll just, you know, leave it to it. And actual fact, it was I was kind of glad I made that call, because we took some pretty nasty casualties on the matchlock frontier, trying to get into the damn place, because there was a lot of points where the enemy would just not move from their spot, which was not easy. But we grabbed the territory of East Harima, securing a glorious victory nonetheless. Up in the north, we also secured Tajima, ensuring, well, hopeful dominance. Doubted, but hopeful. And we are now in the process of going to be slowly but surely pushing our way eastwards. But the Uesugi have sent yet another daimyo, this time with an army nowhere near as spammy as before with their commanders. But this one, while it lacks samurai, it makes up for it in experienced Ashigaru. Especially their bow Ashigaru. I mean, look at the difference between... Okay, so this is a level 1 bow Ashigaru. You can see they're fairly crap, but then you get a good one. They're actually pretty impressive, considering that, for example, if I have any archers in my army, let's see, do I have any? I know we've got some in East Harima. Considering that my melee defense 11, this is from a fairly elitened samurai unit, and these guys have got 10. And the melee attack as well. Like, it's the Ashigaru unit, and a you know, fully elitened Ashigaru unit is very, very good for any kind of thing. So killing them will prove to be quite useful, regardless. On the naval frontier, we've been duking it out quite severely. I'm going to be in the process of moving the new cavalry we've got a new cavalry army, which I'd completely forgotten about for a couple of episodes. And so now we're bringing them to the front. And hopefully we should be able to bring... Yeah, there we go. We should be able to bring them up to the front. Maybe even put them in with my new daimyo's army. Or we make a new army with them inside. Who knows? Right, we need to prepare then. West Hizen is suffering a little bit there. We need more troops. Or we need more melee troops, but I don't really want to make more melee troops unless I have to. Sword school. Actually, no. Sakiden. We need more of that. Turning you into Naginata and defensive line. We'll need to prepare for some kind of counterattack soon, to be made by the Saito. We're slowly but surely closing in on the fight. I think we also were able to get the Notohataka yama to go at peace with us, which is nice. It means that we're no longer in any major danger. For things, and also we've actually liberated. I just thought we've actually freed up some more trade, which is nice. Right, we're gonna have to. Right, this fleet's more or less useless to me. Like this Dondablus Sekibune. I mean, this could serve as backup, I suppose, but if I'm that desperate, well, this fleet though needs to make its way over to there. It can't do anything for now. It's I'd argue completely useless. So let's pull you out. I need to move this fleet out. This fleet's finally recovered itself, which is good, but unfortunately it's not in a decent position. So we'll have to withdraw you a little bit. You are limited by what melee sheets you've got, but that's fine. So that's gonna be over to there. What are you? Shitload of Waco assault boyers. Right, I have an idea. It's not a great one, but here we are. It's not going to be quick, but this might just do the trick. Right, and you... Oh, just mostly that. Oh, so nice. Right. We've got so many ships now. I'm quite relieved. Right. What we got? Right, move your fleet over to there. And I'll move your fleet over to yonder. The main... Oh, hello. We have quite a substantial army of naval fleets. Right, so, yeah, we're still going to be in it for the naval battles. As you can see. We've definitely got the major naval battles syndrome. What we got? I think I'll need you because I want four... Well, this could prove useful. This might prove useful. Might prove useful indeed. Right. This might prove useful. Right, you gather up with them. As close as you can. This definitely will work out in our favour. Good. We've got a lot of navies to sink here. Right, let's go. This is the thing, we're strategically redeploying every time. But the main aim is to try and sink as many of these bastards as possible. Better still, most of the guys who will be coming in as reinforcements. So this ship that's ahead of us... Oh, and it's the small map. I love you. We're in... Okay, so I said, we're in for a long naval war. And this is definitely going to culminate in many naval battles. Just drinking some water. Good shit. Alright. Better still, reinforcements are coming from the other side, which is lovely. Unfortunately, however, we don't get the benefit. I suppose unfortunately / fortunately. Alright, put you there. Waters are fairly calm. It's hiding behind the island. I suppose, fortunately, the reinforcements are coming in to support. And we do get the bonuses of the... I had a medium bune, though. Something tells me this is one from a capture more than a thing. And they're stuck, which is not good. But we do have the benefits of a siege tower bune, as well as a Yumi siege tower bune. Right, I'll have you sail to... I'll have you two sail around the back of the particular vessels. Yeah, they're actually stuck. Unless the game just doesn't count. Naval battles seem to be the most warped when it comes to this game. I don't know why. They're moving? He needs to move, but sure. I'm trying to move, jeez. Crap. Gonna say. Right, we've got a fair amount of ships now to act as reinforcements. It's not a great amount, I'll be honest with you, but it's I'd say it's a fairly decent amount. We've also got our new tactic, which I've only now just finally been able to... There we go. Yeah, you're in a good covering arc. That's fine. I need you in the center of this. I need you around here. Double time it. You, I want you to be here. You, I want you to be here. You are just going to chill. You, I'm going to have you on the flanks. So the main aim is we're going to try and neutralize the enemy's reinforcement fleets as they come along. And if we can kill, preferably capture, kill, well, capture, kill, I don't mind. It's tit for tat. The main aim is to try and kill them and sink their vessels. And to guarantee the sink, we must, under all circumstances... Right, you go shotgun, because you're clearly going to get hit first. Alright, you go there. I didn't know you needed fixing. Oh, that's beautiful. Having them sink like that is just going to make my life a lot fucking easier, especially when it comes to knocking them out as reinforcements. Now, for those who don't know, I'm utilizing a mod which allows me to change the ammunition type of the vessels. And the chain shot, sorry, the grape shot, is remarkably good for neutralizing not only the crews of enemy vessels, but also severely destroying the hull strength of certain vessels as well. Ooh, I might just about get this. I can slightly arc the turn. Come on, 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 come on. Fuck. Shit. Oh yeah, you're fucked. Your armor's gone. Right, you swap to normal ammo. You normal. Oh wow, I've got an actual full health, fully starved Sekibune. Almost, I'd say Sekibune. Need you to surrender. Oh, why is it now you choose to turn? Already we've lost one ship. That's not good. Unless you sink, which I doubt. Nah, you're fine. You're looking completely fine. Why are you moving? Stop. No. Angry yourself, angry yourself, angry yourself. Stop. Oh, he... I want to say jackknife, but I don't think it's feasibly possible. Right. You. Fuck him. Have fun. Oh, you got him. Nice. Good fucking job. Good job. Right. Right. You may about face to deal with some damaging shots if necessary. Good job. We've made him surrender. Fantastic work. Oh, that ship's going to get it. That ship is going to get it. A noticeable death on his armor there. It's not like a insta-kill, which I'm a little bit of it's a little bit sad to hear. But the damage to the vessel is more than sufficient to make me think this is a viable strategy for when it comes to dealing with stuff. Which vessel needed help? Yeah, heal. Might as well repair. There we go. You can see his health's armor. That last shot. Okay. Well, when he fires his next salvo... No, I didn't say for you to move. I just said for you to... Who's going to shoot next? You? There we go. Ooh, that ship's gonna hurt. Move you a little bit out the line. Need you to start moving forward. You, I need you to start reacting a bit more. They're starting to construe the front lines a little bit. Swap to cluster shot and start pumping. What's that? Oh, for a second I saw what looked to be like European style ships, and I'm like, oh god, they finally learned. But no, we're lucky. And scary time! Yeah! Everyone loves a bit of scary time. The new kid's favorite bedtime story, Scary Time. This Japanese guy runs into the room and goes, yo! And like, everyone's terrified of him. Right, are you routing? You're routing. I'm kind of sad that you're routing and not sinking. Sink, motherfucker, sink! Target! Oh, he's wavering. Never mind. Stop shooting him. Let him think he has a chance. Then he'll come towards us and sink. How are we doing over here? Oh, there's a ship. Oh my god, it's a ship. Get that fucker. Go close up. You routing? Please don't be routing. Waver, my dear fellow. Waver. Oh, that ship is so up the creaster. Yeah, swap. It's faster that way. Right, that ship surrendered. Good, good. Alright. That ship needs to die. Can you move away? Yes, you can. Fantastic. Oh, that ship's getting fucked. Is that ship sinking, or is that just surrendered? I don't know. I'm going to assume the latter. Right, you boys assign. Yeah, stay in that mode. You stop. They're not using flame arrows, which I'm very confused by. Like, I've seen a few of them use flame arrows, but they're not majority of them using flame arrows, which is why I'm confused.com. Right, you boys, right side, go. Actually, no, you stay around here to the left. You say hello to our new friends. Right, that ship surrendered. Good. That ship is saying I want to try and play Ramsey with a cannon ship. And even the normal musket is reminded of why that's a dumb plan. Swap just normal ammo. Swap to normal ammo. You know what I mean. Swim. Surrender. Please surrender. Just surrender. Why don't you surrender? There is no point to life. Just surrender. Then you'll die in hell with a surrender. Arigato na. Right, how are we looking in the center? The center is collapsing. Fan-fucking-doby. You cease your actions. Turn your gaze upon the enemy and let fire. By the light of fury, we shall have the day, sir. Oh, shit. Not good. Not good. Right, I need you to move. I'm so glad they decided to block that shot. Present them with the cannonade, sir. And then give them the bayonet. Bad face. Okay, so a majority of the enemy ships we're encountering are dying at a good rate of knots. Right, you surrendered. Good. And you are stuck. I should probably play, like... You're taking your fucking time getting to them. But I've kept them in the spot, which is good. You are seriously not losing to that, are you? No, they're just getting stuck there. That's fine. Right, I want you to get over there then. Right. Donderbus. You're not surrendering. Or have you surrendered? You're routing. Good. We will get you! They're all confident and then they get slapped. Right, they're routing, they're routing. There is an enemy nearby that we must kill. There he is. We need to make ready and do proper sieging. Oh, Fun Vessel's already sinking from that point. Holy shit. Need that ship to route. Not to route, sink. Get close enough that you can toss some racks on him. Right, he surrendered. Good. You got him? Good. Get moving into position. If we can ensure that no vessel leaves this battlefield alive, then we'll have achieved a pretty devastating victory. One that will go down in the history books. And to be honest with you, fun fact, a little bit before we started recording this episode, I was re-watching some of the old Napoleon Total War episodes back in the old Britain v Europe days. And I won't lie, the first episode I actually watched was in fact the first episode where I had my so-called Second Battle of Trafalgar. And it wasn't actually at Trafalgar, it was more in the Atlantic, but the meaning of the battle was there because bigger Spanish fleet, smaller British one. I guess in this case it's not quite a Battle of Trafalgar, but the level of naval epicness will go down in history in this channel. Like, this is not just a whole, this isn't just like the new Battle of Trafalgar. This is a new variant. This is the, okay, so I had the one particular series where I had a Battle of Trafalgar. Now I've got the, oh yeah, and this thing also, the Chosokabe campaign, when I completely shreked someone. And that's going to hit my ship. Let's get out of the way. Hit the wreck. 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 Ah! Oh. Just to guarantee that kill. Right, you. Sail as fast as you can and board. Hit the wreck. Wait, are they... Why can't I board? Oh, it's because you can't. I'm kind of wondering why that... I was suddenly perplexed as to why you wouldn't do that. And I'm like, now I understand. Right. We need to establish supremacy on that Kaboya. And I need to get over to there. And I need you guys to move up. Okay, he surrendered. One more ship to go. That's the last ship. We need to deal with that ship. We've got to decrew it. We've got to somehow find a way. Okay, we got it. We got it. They can't go anywhere. Beautiful, beautiful. He can't do anything. Jeez, we're hammering all of these vessels. They're wavering. Oh, he's so fucked. He can't get away. We've got him. We've got him by the hip. Gotta keep shooting. The whistling arrows are gonna fly overhead. No chance. This is a total victory. Not only did we completely annihilate a large portion of the enemies of the Saito's navy, we killed 3 navies in one battle, and with no major damage to our own. We've either completely captured their entire naval fleet, or... yeah, no, that's it. They lost... okay, so apparently they have 18 ships remaining. I don't know how they lost, how many they had, but... lost to... I'm fairly certain... I'm not entirely sure how this works. I would have assumed that us killing or capturing their entire naval fleet... No, we captured or killed all of their navy. I'm not entirely sure why the game is giving them back their naval. But, okay, sure. Just grab that. Right. We're in for the big one. Here we go. It's the big one. The big one. And for some reason, we only have 2 fleets available. I mean, we've got reinforcements, and I feel confident, seeming as all the other vessels are there. Sure, why not? Fuck it. Let's take it out. Yeah, no, I'm down for this. This also has, there's no Usugi fleet. I'm a little disappointed. Right, so we've got 16. I have got... oh, it doesn't tell you how many ships. Okay. God, all these vessels. And the main one has... this first ship has my Karak, I want to say? Well, if anything, this is probably the largest dealing... this is the largest case of navy on navy for a long time. Oh, is that the big mountain in the distance? Yep. There she is. The map as well is not that large, which is very good. Right, the Karak. I need you on point. Raketenwerfer will take up defensive positions around the right flank, and then I'll have all of the other vessels coming in to provide cover fire. The wind also is in the enemy's direction, which is rather intriguing. Right, I'll have you over there. My weakest vessel will take cover by the Karak. Is it the Karak? No, the black ship instead. I'll have you there. I'll put you on defensively utilized defense point. Right. And then all we can do is just deal with that. Right. We'll let the reinforcements come bundling through, wherever the hell they may come from. It's over there. Good. So we're up against 4 fleets, so this is probably going to take a little bit longer into the episode, which will probably eat into the next episode. But that's fine. We're here to kill as many enemy vessels as possible. Again, this whole series of naval battles, for some reason I can see more into that. The whole series of naval battles is to decide Who should return? Yeah, retain. Who should have control of the waves? And it's gonna be me. I'll be honest with you. I'm feeling confident about me. Game's not even giving me any chance. They're just like, nope, fuck yourself. You ain't having shit. Right. Depending on where the enemy's reinforcements are going to come from, we're going to have to seriously consider... Right, I want you boys on the right-hand side. I want cover. Raketenwerfer move up a little bit and provide some level of cover fire. I want these two vessels to gain supremacy. I want this vessel to start shooting up ahead. This vessel should be a piece of cake to kill, which is fine, and that's the point. We want it to be killed easily. Same goes for the Raketenwerfer. We want the Raketenwerfer to start kicking ass, taking names, and chewing that ever so fine bubblegum. Lower your sail strength. You, I want you at full speed capacity. And then I want you to start angling yourself. Right, that's one gone. They could Boca boys as well. Right, we have to redeploy this vessel a bit. You! Nudge it a bit. You, up there. Oh, you are so fucked. Right, back to full. They're all taking cover underneath, but yeah. Someone toss a line. This killing floor is actually going to prove to be quite useful, because if we can entangle and destroy enemy vessels... Yes, good shit, good shit, good shit. Right, I think they've spotted a target. Not really what I wanted you to shoot at, but okay. Right, you, hold. Hold that line, hold that line, hold that line. You, about face. You've got targets. They can surrender. Right, they're taking shit. Good. Oh, no, that's a dumb idea. What did I just do that for? You stick on the right-hand side. I'm gonna try and do something about that. Perfect! Again, they're not using flame arrows, and I am most puzzled why. Have you fly up north? This is actually a good place for you, mate. I mean, the hull armor is perfect. That ship sunk. Right. So far, we've killed a very large amount. A very large amount, in fact. Probably more than usual. I want you to try and sneak your way through that area. Brave. Not even surrender, sinking. If we can gain a maximum kill to death ratio, that'll be perfect. But I suppose, unfortunately, if the game's not going to let us actually sink their fleets, then at least we can have the satisfaction of knowing that they've suffered severe damage and will not likely pose a threat in the future. Oh! Whistling arrows. Right, they're routing, but these guys have come back for some stupid reason. Pride, stupidity, or a little bit of both. Probably both. Annoyingly, this ship... Oh no, it's coming back to wavering. That's good to know. Yeah, you're going to regret being brave. But it's going to sink. Oh my god, it's just taken a punt load. It's even adjusted the course of the vessel. That's how much damage it's taken. Right, that should be more than enough to put it under the brink. Right. We got more of these vessels about somewhere. This vessel is routing. Unfortunately, it will get away, but I'd love if it died. Alright. Yeah, you're not gonna come back, are you? Have fun! Right, that ship surrendered. Good. Right, who's short range? Nah, none of you are. Good. Oh, fire! Instant. Not quite. Is that them gone, or is that the next wave from the start? Right. Are you coming back? Hope not. Well, no, you are, unfortunately, but that's fine. I can take care of that. It just means it's a vessel that we have to deal with later on, which is the pain in the ass part. Unless I said I want to take care of you now, because you're like 48 out of whatever, and I've got like 42. Which, when I get to you, you're already scared anyway, so it's fine. I'll send some backup in the form of Raketenwerfer to try and provide some level of... Right. If you'd like to make your way across... Ooh, did you just take a punt? I think you did. Yes, you did, because you've just suddenly lost your cannonade. I didn't pull them off the fire ability, only because, well, this ship is so... The guns need to keep firing. It needs to keep firing. No excuse. This cannon unit must not be allowed... Right. Let's go for that. Oh yeah, he's surrendered. And you surrendered, fucker. Right, move. We've destroyed another large fleet. Can't deny that. Like, I never would have thought all those years ago. Right, I'm gonna start making my way over there. Making my way over there. Oh, look, whales. They're surprisingly common. I've seen them a few times now. You know, I remember when I first started this campaign, I hadn't even seen whales in this particular game before. I thought, wait, what? Oh, that's not good. That's a reaction from being shot at by something that was big. Oh boy. But it's kind of tit for tat. Seems only fair considering. Crossfire! Are you sinking? Well, you want to sink, which is the important thing. LOL? Really? I'll take advantage of it. Yeah, sure. Six dudes. Right, let's speed this up a little bit. Right, your vessels are over there, which is good. Raketenwerfer is just destroying that, which is even better. Right, you're good, so you can repair yourself. You can repair yourself because you don't need anything else. You are okay a little bit. We can kind of cheese this a bit. So that's another enemy fleet completely annihilated. Oh, no, you don't. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to use my dudes as human shields. That ain't gonna work, love. Wait for it. Unleash. This is when they're like, oh, we didn't want to, no. We'll just creep up on you. Unleash! Nice little demonstration, but oh, but wait, there's more. But I'm not done yet. How are we doing on the far side? Have we captured it? Nah, it's just about right. Sadly, it is routed, but we've also kind of got us routing as well. Good, they've surrendered. Alright. Our vessel's wavering and routing. Two ships insta-surrendered. Good. So the only vessel that needs to be taken care of is that one at the distance. Mine. Gone. That's the day done. So that's another decisive victory for the glory of the Chosokabe. Our navies reign supreme and no hope has been left for the enemy's fleets. Hopefully also we've decidedly destroyed the navy with the army on board. Wrong hole. Oh, I apologize. A little bit has gone into my lungs. That is not good. There we go. So, the enemy forces have suffered 6 casualties and have lost more navy. More importantly, the navy with the army is gone! Oh god. For some reason, the Uesugi have decidedly not been involved in this, even though they are there. Because reasons. Unless they're... I guess the fact that they're not... I think they declined to attack. Probably the reason. Would not be surprised. But we've sunk yet another fleet, but they have another army, well, fleet on the way, which technically, if we clear them out, I think we can attack, but I kind of want to start pushing back up north towards this area. I mean, this fleet could, if it wanted to, attack. Yeah, if it wanted to, we could have those 2 fleets come along and take care of that. But yeah, the fleet's definitely taken a punting. Actually, that said, that fleet could do it. Which fleet is less on... Yeah, so you can do it. So yeah, you can definitely do it. So attack! Oh, and it's fair. It runs away because it's a bitch. Right. You can sail over to here. And which is the navy that can make it back up there? Yeah, you can sail up there and try and nudge yourself as close as you can. Just so we can spook those fuckers off. Question. If I... Yeah, I was gonna say, if... Yeah, let's try and attack that fleet. They're probably gonna withdraw, but at the same time we need to... Yeah, I had a feeling. Nicely done. Nicely done. I'm going to assume if I nudge my fleet a little bit. Yeah, they're in their naval quarters. That's fine. Right, we need to start pushing... Attack! Oh, the enemy is coming at us once again. I think we have enough time for one more naval battle. As said, this is going to be quite a few episodes of just us fighting the Saito with a naval battle. We've got the Karak, again, alongside some, I suppose, what's left of their naval forces as well. But we're really just focusing on the naval side, like Karak side of things. We've got a lot ahead of us, and we've got what's left of their other fleet as well. We've got the reinforcing fleet as well to deal with, so we've got a lot of things to do, but I think we've once again done a severe crippling to their naval presence on the field. Hopefully, what I'm going to try and do once we've fought this naval battle is I am going to try and make peace with the Saito, because I've destroyed their navies and a fairly significant size of their army, to the point where I think they will consider withdrawing from the war. And then what I can do is I can take that and focus on the northern deployment, so I could actually have the full-on the war that I kind of wanted to have. You know, we'll try and do that same strat that we did last time. We'll put the shitty quality, like barely anything. We'll put this as a blockade. So these things are just designed to block the retreat. Actually, no, wait, no. Hang on. Right. New plan. You are going to chill here. 2 vessels of the line are going to chill here. I'm going to have 1 of the siege tabunes. You are going to be here. We'll then have the spams to try and stop them from blockading. Well, no, stop them from blockading. Stop them from getting through. You are going to be there with your miraculous wanderer. We'll have one ship providing support here, one ship helping the line here and here. Go. And reinforcements. Are they going to react? They are. And reinforcements are probably going to come from the south a bit. That's fine. So the fight is not going to be easy, but considering the fact that our naval vessels are so fucking good anyway, it's just not even a joke. Makarak! It's going to be dope as all hell. Alright. Engage. That's them gone. Right, you will swap to that, and I will use my first-person perspective to try and... Oh, I did not realize I could do this. I can actually control my ship whilst we're doing this. Reload's going to be tight, but I think if I can get this ship here... Right, you, gone. Shit, did not work. That did not work.
Beware! Enemy reinforcements have arrived, my lord!
Oh, jeez. Instant surrendered. That's terrible. I mean, I can understand the reasoning why they don't have any troops left in them, but still, it's irritating nonetheless. Right, what we got? About face. You. You know what? If you rout, you rout. It's a destroyed fleet.
Fire! One of our ships has been set ablaze!
Right, about face. Right, you position yourselves up towards that point. You over there. Aim yourselves accordingly. Go that way. Yeah, shrink yourselves a little bit. See what explosive ammo is again. It's hit. Might have even set on fire, but that was a good broadside. Broadside for broadside, we fought 3 hours, 3. Ah, shit, do that swamp tactic. I can sense the fire! One of our ships has been set ablaze! Shit, not good. Moved into position to react to deal with that. Right, I'm going to have to abandon doing that whole hold the flank policy, because they're clearly not interested in doing that.
Fire! One of our ships has been set ablaze!
Who'd have thunk? Right. You're making your way in. I want you on normal shot. We need to stop them from dealing significant damage. It might just be that the strategy I should have gone along, rather than having the big naval Dukov, which the AI would never have, is just to equip my fleet with the best ships. Maybe I should have done that. Rather than have sheer size to scale, it should have been more focused on, well, make the fleet, the one fleet as most powerful it can be, then it can pretty much take down whatever. I guess shoulda, woulda, coulda, didn't. Right, we'll select into normal range now. I'm gonna find a way to shoot kind of in the middle. Yes! Thread the needle much. Right. Right, we've got some ships that are trying to make a break for it, but that's not my problem right now. I want you guys to maneuver to help defend against that. I want you to maneuver around to deal with that. You now do that there. Oh, you picked the wrong time to come back. Oh. Red light. Reloading. Reload. Fixing. Right, you're dealing with that, which is good. And you are knocking that one for 6. Yep, good job. This particular level of supremacy, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be sad to see it go. I will be extremely sad to see it go. Like when I have to be reminded that I don't have naval supremacy anymore because I don't have cannon units. Oh, the level of depression that will hit me. Oh my god, it's terrible. Why did my ship... Oh, we're rocking because of the waves. Right, you surrendered? Yeah, you better fucking surrendered. Right, you ships, making a way. Right, what little vessel can I send out to deal with that Bokaboya or Sekibune is... Right. Looks like I've got the Remnants fleet now. Ah! Good idea. Move you up. Make your way over there. Yep, thought as much. If you'd like to make your way over there as well.
One of our ships is withdrawing!
Who and what and why? Really? He surrendered! What the fuck? You utter coward. This is literally the Huzzay! Huzzay! We've won the battle! And our forces have successfully defeated yet another army! Run! I've Oh, God. You know what? You deserve this, you... Order 227. Not one step back, you cowards. Yeah, my navy is gonna fucking sink my own ship. Right, good. Glad to see you came back to your senses. You can see what happens when you run away. You cowardly shit stains. Right, a view about face. This is gonna be lovely. The enemy's gonna try it. Do. You're about to get shot in the face because I'm evil. Boom! Yeah, I thought as much. Right, what's going on over here? Why are they... Oh, they're just chilling. Right, I want you then to make your way over there. You to make your way over there. Surrendered. 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 Yeah, I thought so. Oh, what are you doing? Ceasefire. Can I make that shot? Oh, I think I can make that. 2 in 1. 2 in 1. Did I miss? I don't know. I'm gonna say no. Why is it only one ship firing? Or a couple of ships? Ships. Cannon firing. There we go. Is this in range? Kind of. Not really. Right, so the enemy's fleet is kind of scattered all over the place at the moment. We've got some remnants to take care of, that's fine. Where you think you're going. Oh, you think you're going to escape? No, you don't. Oh, look, he's trying to come into battle with us. It's like, I'm gonna kill you with the glory of the Shogun and the Saito clan. You were saying? Never mind. Brave little ship. Brave, but foolish. Oh, hello. He's still in the fight. Somebody's going to start fighting. There you go. There you go. Doesn't take much. One solid slump of my naval barrage, and that's pretty much it. You're dead. Which is fair and understandable. How are we doing on the other side? I'm not really watching this, I'll be honest with you. You trying to board? I'll be honest with you, probably not the best, but I'm going to keep him. Really wish he would actually shoot. Okay. Good fucking job, lads. Point blank explosive rounds. Who would have thought? Right, so that's pretty much it, except this one tiny vessel. This tiny little bow kaboya. It's just a bow, and I'm a kaboya. Can I make it any more shitty joke? Right, so the enemy have lost a lot of fleets, and this ship is just constantly trying to withdraw whilst sinking at the same time. Not quite sure what to do. It's just like, I don't quite know. It's one guy just chilling. I'm fairly confident this ship would be sinking if it wasn't for the fact that it was glitched. This ship, however, not so much. It is actually... They've admitted their failures. You see, we have some ships that are normal and will actually adequately sail about. Oh, hang on. He's making a break for it. Right. Repair yourselves just because I think it's a good opportunity to do so. And there's the other ships. Question, did I lose them and like they sink, or are they actually still fine? Because this one's quite buggered. This one is kind of arguably I should be able to do something with it, but I guess not. I guess not. I was trying to make a desperate ploy. This ship is just like forever fucked. Like no crew at all. They've all jumped out and committed suicide. They'd rather jump into the waves. Which is not the smartest of ideas, I'll be honest with you. Oh, we've lost another ship. Gone. Any more ships wanting to sink? No? No, not really. Right, I mean, I'm only chasing this thing because I want to, but it's taking its time. Well, anyway, that'll probably be it for us in this particular episode. We're just going to wrap things up here. So we've destroyed, what, like 3-ish fleets? One of which was including a Saito army. Now, the reason why I'm happy to hear about the Saito army in particular is because when you're playing, in this particular endeavor, knocking out armies counts towards winning, in order to win wars, you don't just have to knock out their navies, their abilities or equipment. You literally have to kill their armies, their abilities to wage war on the ground, because as always in this particular game franchise, he who controls the land tends to win the most wars. And if you deny the AI's ability to use armies to defend against you, at least in these particular games, the enemy will not wish to engage.
Fire! One of our ships has been set ablaze!
Yeah, you surrendered much. Not a bad counter, not gonna lie. But no. Today is not your day. Anyway, so we will have to try and make do with what we've got. Right. So the enemy's fleet has completely... Yeah, so they've got 10 remaining. So we've captured a few of them. And we've defeated yet another naval presence. 2 navies gone bye-bye. Ah. Right, and let's get rid of you because I don't think we need you. Right. You. Bye-bye. And you make your way back towards him. Yeah, that's... I'd call that a fairly successful endeavor. And we still technically could do more. We've still got a number of fleets with energy left in them, but I think I'm going to wrap this episode up, even though there is some pretty... Question. If I move my navy up here... right, move up there. Shit, no, that's not going to work. Technically I'll probably... Okay, considering this is the next naval battle, we're probably going to go with... yeah. What I'll do is I'll fight this naval battle, because I think this is just the same. And deal with these last 2 fleets outside of camera. Just to try and deal with that, but... What we're going to try and do in the next episode, I was thinking about doing it this episode, but I'm thinking we might as well strike while the iron's hot and destroy another fleet, potentially. But we've completely killed fuckloads of their fleets. Like, seriously, look at the amount of devastation we've caused in the form of their not having a fleet. Like, yonks ago in a few episodes, the Uesugi are now trying to make a play. Yeah, the question, if I wanted to, would I get peace with the Saito? They hate my guts, but I've been kicking their ass left, right, and center. Would they have a peace? Yes, they would. Like they would. I've been kicking their ass left, right, and center for so long with their navies, their armies, everything. It's brilliant. And we're in the spring season. You know, we're almost at the point where we can start getting more armies and getting other stuff going, and we're building up whatever reserves we've got left in this place. Over yonder, we've got the encampment, which will allow us to have better accuracy on our troops. It's up there. And we're still yet to punch a hole straight through this area, but we're going to have to do... I think what we're going to have to do is fight through the winters if we wanted to catch up with what's going on here, because we've got so much fucking territory to push through. And once we've captured all of this, I'm guaranteed our economy is going to be through the roof at this point. Our food supplies are probably going to be good for at least a while. And, yeah, it's going to be ridiculous. We've got Metsuke at least. We've got a lot of fighting to go through, though. And again, it won't be long before we can start looking towards the distant gates of Kyoto. It's going to be interesting. I mean, I'm hoping what we can do is perhaps make peace with Saito and grab the last few territories up in the north. Maybe once I've defeated the Uesugi's daimyo for a second time, we might be able to get peace with him there. And then if we could just focus on knocking out the Matsuda, and then holding the front lines as we do on the north, deal with the Noshima up over here, and then maybe, just maybe, we could perhaps go back to the Honma Islands. This time with an army ready to go at the highest moments, and be able to deal with the... well, to be honest with you, they've not really been that much of a threat lately. I might not even need to worry, but they do have a significant amount of gold, which would prove useful to our armies. Having that extra bounce, and also having a fortress on the top, could serve useful as a naval base. Because we could operate around here, causing problems for any of the Oshu and Uesugi and, well, anyone coming up from the northern provinces, navally wise. We can kind of block them a little bit here, maybe even block them a little bit here. But still, it's just one of those things we have to try and... I might have to seriously start considering building more and more armies just to compensate, but... We'll see what happens. We regardless, we need to... I'm afraid we're going to have to end it here. But regardless, though, on that, I do thank you very much for watching this episode. And if you like this kind of content, let me know in the comments section down below, clicking on the like button, and of course subscribing to the channel. I hope to see you in the next one. This is Mr. Jaeger signing out. Have a good one, guys.